Yeah, all right. Have a good morning. I think everybody is doing well. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is Amos at sandamos.com. The same thing at Amos Inspirational Uganda. As always, I'll not take you anywhere further, but I'll take you direct to the topic, and we discuss how can we help each other and how can we make the new world. Thank you very much. I do appreciate where everybody you are watching me, you are subscribing, you are liking, and never forget to press on a notification button. It is a bell. Just press there. Whenever time I upload my videos, each and every time they will just come to your phone and in your notification application. Thank you very much. Then today we are going to look about how can we create our own opportunities, not wait the opportunities to find us, not wait anything to come to us, not wait someone to create something for ourselves, but how can we create something else in our lives, in our communities, in our families, and in every community we are living in. Thank you very much. These are the points I have just made a research about, and how can we make opportunities in our life that we can change our daily life. You know, life is crazy how we live. Sometimes you live today, you don't know how we live tomorrow, but as long as you maneuver well. This is number one. How can you create your own opportunities? Number one, know your limits. It's true, you can't be perfect in everything, right? But still, if you don't know your limits, you don't know your weaknesses, and you don't know your passion, you will never achieve anything. So here the trick is, first know your limits, first know your weaknesses, and first realize what thing are you passionate of. Then try it. It will motivate you because you already know your weaknesses, you already know your limitations. First, fight against the limitations. Fight against your weaknesses. See, why am I limited? And how am I getting limited? First, knowing your how and why in everything. Get the disadvantages of what is the thing you are going to do. Know the limits and the weaknesses within you. Why are you limited to it? After you have discovered the limitations and the weaknesses, I think you can now realize the passion, build it within you, and then start it. The second point is all about open your eyes. Right. When I talk of opening your eyes, I don't mean that do like this and open your eyes. It is not like that one. But most of the people, it also happened to me, not you only, not another person, but that one happens to everybody of us. Like you are moving, you are in the bus, you are in the train, you are in the taxi, you are everywhere. Always try to open your eyes to everybody, because you don't know and you never know. The person who is sitting next to you, maybe your next boss, maybe your coming workmate, of whom you don't know. But all of us, we always tend to just keep ourselves busy on the phone, busy on the laptops, busy on the iPads, but we don't want to greet someone who is sitting next to us. You don't want to ask someone who is just beside you. Wherever place you are going in, but try to open your eyes and open that, read with someone, greet him or her. You don't know what package she may be having for you, because you don't know where your luck is. Your luck is everywhere, but as long as we don't open our eyes to some people, like you have a problem but you are just keeping it with yourself, you don't want to open to someone. But if you have greeted that person, because he's from a different place, he may help you. He may say, oh wow, how perfect are you? You may tell him or her about your strength, and that person, that very time, you may get a job from that person, in the train, in the bus, and the taxi, everywhere, as long as you open your eyes. Thank you. Number 3, meet new people. The same as number 2. Try to always meet new people and try not to be shy whenever you meet a new people, because coming coming and meet someone very new to you and just you keep quiet because you are shy to him or her, it is not also important. But what is important? Meet new people and not to be shy to them. Try to greet people. Try to show people that you can do something for themselves. Like the person is a guest and you're working in a hotel, you're working in an organization, but the person has come newly. It's you on the reception, or it's you just doing any cleaning job and you have seen a guest has entered like the hotel. You don't want to greet that person. Greet her or greet him. You never know, he may give you some tips. He may ask you like about your strength and about what you are doing, and you may end up from that person getting a new job of which you are not expecting in your life. Number 3, don't be afraid. Yeah, this is a common characteristic to everybody, getting shy. People, let me give you a good history. It is all about myself. The time I started blogging, it was one day, but I was like, how will it be sent to my friends? Wow. Will John see me that I'm doing this thing? What will he think about? What will my girlfriend think about if I'm expressing myself on social media? Really, she will take me to be bad. I will be shy before her. Actually, in this first day, I was like, let me not meet anybody because I've been seen on YouTube, I've been seen on the Facebook, I've been seen talking on the Instagram. But never be afraid of anything, because anything to start it is always not simple as you hear, because you may start it in words that I want to start this one, but don't be afraid to start something and don't be afraid to ask someone, because still if you get afraid of asking someone, you will never know where is your luck is. The person you are asking, like the time I got my job in the first place, I feared to ask my boss because I came around a person, I was moving in the town. The person, I didn't know that he's even a manager of a certain company. I asked that manager, hi. He said hi to you. He was like good to me. Then I opened my mouth. I was like, I don't have what to do. I'm seeing you to be a very important person. So may you please help me. The person in the first place interrogated me very much, seeing how shy I am. But I stood of myself. I stood for myself and I said, sir, humbly, I don't have what to do, but the way I'm seeing you, I think and I'm willing, you may help me. The man really helped me. I got my first job in the first place, and it's like, he's the one who lifted me up because I wasn't shy to ask, I wasn't afraid to ask. Whenever person you meet, never fear, because the person whom you are fearing, also he's fearing you, but you never know, because he has never talked to you. Number 6, travel. Always, people, don't keep yourself in the same place. Like, you are living in the same village or in the same town, but the people you've grown with, they are the people who are your neighbors, you are the people whom you meet at school, they are the people whom you meet in any generation, you are the people whom you meet in the same community. That one, however it may help, but to some extent it is helpless, because that person, what you know, it is what he or she knows. So it means your thinking capacity might be not the same exactly, but the range is just small, because you are all living in the same environment, you are all experiencing the same problems. Like if the environment is facing the problem of water, you are all expressing the problem of water, but nobody can bring the ideas of how can you create at least a borehole.